Yeah, it's big girl.
Hey, baby girl, look. Your pops right here. It's called Get the Bag. We got to tell all your friends, get the bag, man. Book bag, grocery bag, shopping bag, bags under your eyes. Get the bag, man.
Get the bag. Yeah. Checking the levels. Had to black out the screen for the first couple seconds, you know what I'm saying? Had to do it like that. Black Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? We coming at you live. Temple Podcast Network. You know what I mean? Get the Bag. Get the Bag Podcast. Coming to you live on Spreaker right now. So if you have Spreaker, matter of fact, I'm going to drop the link right here. Spreaker.com. You can catch me live and you can jump in the comments and everything there. That's how I actually can get the bag from doing this podcast like that. If you listen through Spreaker. Hold on 1 second. Boom. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get the Bag Podcast. We're just vibing, man. I'm just had some free time today. You know what I'm saying? Took care of some things. Now I'm just rocking in here, man. I didn't get a chance to do it this weekend, you know, with everything going on in the world today. So, I had to get some other things in line, make sure everything else is fine before I could spend that time on Saturday night to get in here. But, I'm in here now. I'm rocking. I'm here. Trying to get this podcast out, the second episode of Get the Bag Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Get the bag. And, it's just about really, I wanted to bring this one up, really just about promotion, you know what I'm saying? Really about how we, in the music business and in any business, how do you promote and, keep yourself consistent out in a particular area that you might be trying to do, you know, in a particular industry or in an area of the country you live in, your part of your city you live in. How do you get yourself out there? How do you create a bag for yourself? How do you keep yourself in line with everything? So it's kind of what I want to bring up, bring some light on today. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, it is Black Tuesday, so I don't want to go without saying that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know what I'm saying? Pay your respects to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a tough time right now. Let's make sure we get through this the safest way so we can all get through this and be able to be in the same room again with all the love that we deserve to have. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to have no bad energy, man, and bring things upon ourselves, man. And we don't really need to have upon ourselves. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it definitely positive, keep it rocking, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout out everybody. Shout out my dog, Jay Bentley in the building, in the room. You know what I'm saying? What's up, homie? Gigantic Entertainment in the building. You know what I'm saying? It definitely, that's the family. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Brando in the building. What's up? You know what I mean? You know, we got real life veterans that put in the real frontline work out here in the building, in the room. So let's make sure we show that love. You know what I'm saying? Milk Money was happening. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, we're just vibing. But today, man, I'm going to keep it light. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to dive too deep into anything. We just rocking today. I'm going to bring my man Berto in. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? He's like my, if you don't know Berto 302 _302. That's my man. He's from Delaware. You know, he's up in Delaware. He's an artist I worked with down here in Tampa. But sometime last year, you know, we cut a couple records, but other than that, we built a dope relationship. You know what I'm saying? He helps we help, you know, bounce the ideas off each other, ways in which we can get the bag. He's definitely an inspiration behind this podcast, part of the inspiration behind the podcast. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a big major part of the name and just the drive of making myself believe I can do this and get this bag. Because at the end of the day, you know, we all trying to get this bag, and you know, at the end of the day, we're gonna work and do more work together. So shout out to my man Berto _302. Let me bring him into the room. He can definitely speak for himself better than I can. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can definitely follow this on Spreaker. Hit that pin link right there. You can follow this on Spreaker, you know what I'm saying? And I'll show that love in there as well. So yeah, like I said, I got my man Berto in the building.
Berto in the building. Everybody's good. I'm good.
Why you screaming though? Why you screaming?
I'm hype, man. I ain't know if you hear me over in Florida. That's all.
I got you. Yeah, though, man.
Now, what's popping, though? What's popping, people? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So, you know, like I said, man, we just want to kind of shed light on how you stay relevant and damn, hold on.
Yeah, my bad.
Hey, that feedback killing me.
Why this shit in and out?
You got the feedback. You got the feedback going.
You hear me? I don't hear you.
Oh. Yo. Oh, yeah, you got some feedback going on. I don't know if that's me or you got something else going on over there, but yeah.
I gotta tell them to turn that go.
All right. This nigga got like 3 TVs. Yes, sir. I'm gonna put him on mute for a second. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Working right now, girl.
All right. Nah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Take care of family obligations too. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So we just want to bring light on the whole marketing vibe of this music thing. You know, I don't want to dive too deep because, like I said, man, you know, I want to talk about this on Saturday night, but you know, like I said, a lot of the country was going through what it was going through. So, and personally, I had to deal with some things with myself, so I couldn't really jump on. But at the end of the day, now that we're here, I do want to shed light on that, and we can touch base on it maybe on another pickup episode on Saturday. But promotion, man, like, what do you feel like? Oh, well, first off, I want you to introduce yourself, Berto. I gave you an introduction, but I want you to, you know what I'm saying, let the people know who you are, how they can find you, and what you up to.
Oh, man. Well, I'm sure y'all can hear it. Daddy time. Never stops. But, man, real simple, man. This is Berto _302. Fiat Gang, Messy Entertainment, man. Oh, man, I fool with everybody. J-Doe. I'm telling you, man. No, I don't even want to do too much, but we here, we in the building, we making noise.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm an artist. I love music. I love writing. It's just I learned this is my way to get my voice out. This is the way of people listening to me, man. I still can't believe it. I got songs out here, and I got a call the other day. That song moves me. That song helps me. I'm like, wow, the Walk With Me song. Mm-hmm. Someone said that song to me the other day. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
That keeps me moving.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Long story short, man, let's just get it rocking, man. Let's get it rolling, man.
Get the bag.
What we got to talk about today?
Get the bag. You already know, man. So we just talking about how we do this promotion thing, man. And, I met you. I know you as an artist. You are an artist. But also I also speak to you, and we have business and talk business about marketing and promotions and, networking and shit like that. Cause you are a very good networking individual. So, I just want to know, like, how do you describe one of your ways of attack when it comes to promoting your music? Not even just your music, your brand. You know what I'm saying? I call you Berto the brand. You know what I'm saying? You're a branding guy. So you know what I'm saying? So
First of all, very aggressive. That's how I start. Very aggressive.
Word. You gotta be.
It's very positive behind the aggressiveness. I ain't here to intimidate. I just believe in what I speak. You know what I mean? And for people to understand what I'm going through, I keep forgetting that what I went through. I'm not going to expect someone to pick it up within 2 seconds and be like, oh, I agree.
Yeah.
You got to let it go. That's why I say, you know what? I'm gonna take what I do and put it into music. So now it's like, now I see that I can do music. Now I say, what I can do to help next? And I'm going to start to work with the youth. Not just with music. It's like, yo, the question they asked us when we in school, we laughed at it. What you want to be when you get older, man? What you trying to do? You know what I mean? You can do anything. I've seen people pick up a pad and own a building in 3 years. So it's like, you can do anything, man. And you know, I love talking, man, but you put me on the spot, dog. So, long story short, man, I'm you know what I mean? I'm a type of person, man. I want everybody to win.
Right,
everybody says that, but I want everybody to win, man.
Definitely.
Especially with the music. The music is, you got a beautiful platform going on right now.
Yeah, appreciate that. Word.
Shout out to Jay, Little Jay. You know what I mean? You can't forget about Little Jay. He made this happen. He introduced me. I was ready to just put my music on hold for a whole year. Went to Florida on a distribution deal. I was ready to put it on hold. But met you, studio, home, and look what's going on. You know what I mean?
Word.
So it's just really on. Really, you gotta be comfortable with what you're doing. If you're not comfortable around the people, it's not gonna work. Shout out to Miss Gordon, just popped in. You know what I mean? Great graphic designer, beautiful woman. She's just became a full-time certified nurse. To give a shout out, drop the bomb for D. Gordon real quick.
Word. So just back,
kind of doing good things, man.
To kind of bring
good things out here.
Definitely, to kind of bring it back around, though.
Great supporter.
Right. To bring it back around, though, like what's something, say, a small goal in which you set for yourself that you wanted for, say, a particular song or for a particular situation for your music that you went about marketing in order to get yourself the attention or to reach that goal? What was a, in a sense, a tactic or a strategy that you use in order to reach that goal?
Man, it's just basically I just want to be heard. That's the main goal. Yeah. But like when they ask me I just want to be heard. Once I'm heard, I can figure out the rest. You know what I mean? That's when I say I go back to the music. Like it starts with, like somebody said the other day, you don't sound like nobody. Bingo. Accomplished. Goal accomplished. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't sound like nobody. So my goal is, man, basically to keep that going, stay original.
Right.
And whoever, like I said, I'm a very, very team person. Like whoever down for the ride, man. That's my goal,
definitely,
man. I can look back 5 years, 6, 10 years from now and be like, oh, we did that. We did that.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Because with the way
like, that's really it. We did that.
Yeah. But with the scope of where the music business is right now.
Burning bridges. We didn't do it hurting nobody. We didn't do it where we got to look off our shoulder. Nah, we did that.
Yeah.
And that's the goal. That's the goal. I don't want much. I just.
Right.
It's basically what you can control. If you can control what you're working on, that's what I want. Come on, man. Let's just get it rocking. Drop another bomb, man.
Definitely. Well, with the scope of the way the business is right now, though, man. Yeah. Let me get this out there. The way the scope of the music business is, though, is like, you can definitely make a lot of moves right now in order to get yourself out there and make the right connection, even sitting in your home, even from Delaware, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what's Can you say, maybe shed light on something of like maybe like a challenge or maybe something that's kind of like, something that someone else may be going through as an artist? That what's something that you feel that you may have been that you've been challenged with, or maybe that you feel like you can maybe hop over in order to get, say, that one record that right now that you got in the pocket? Like, what do you feel like you need to do with it, and what's the next step for you? Because there might be somebody listening right now that may need hear this, but also they may be able to connect you to that particular other side of that bridge. So, what, like, say you, let me put it like this. Let me put it in this perspective. Last night I had a meeting with the homie for a record we just dropped. Fall in line on Instagram, on Spotify, by the way. Go listen to that shit. But basically we talked again because we dropped that last month for Healthcare Awareness Month. You know what I'm saying? The song's called Fall in Line for the sake of that type of vibe. But we're talking about how we're gonna go about moving it throughout June and July. So we're trying to find other playlists and other ways in which we can put it in other people's ears. So like, So in other words, I've been studying this particular music head, whatever, but it's all about, directing your music. You can literally direct your music. I mean, it's always been like that, but now it's even more geared because of Spotify and playlists and fucking aggregators and all that extra bullshit. But if you can make a record that could tap into a particular something, like, of course, love is always a way, sex, partying. But if you can tap into something, Birdo can tap into something that's, I heard y'all worked on some of your records with you. Like, what's a direction or maybe a hill or a bridge that you feel like one of your records can cross over to reach your whole different fan base that you didn't think you can grasp? Like, what kind of songs, what kind of records do you feel like you can push directionally?
Man, I mean, it's a really good question. Wasn't really prepared for this one, but basically, I'm just trying to be on the positive vibe, man. That's it. Positive vibes. That's what I mean. Like I said, man, me, man, I just go with the flow, man. And if it rocks with this situation, like, for example, I got a song right now I'm working on called "I Do This for Me." Mm-hmm. It's done. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That song is ready. It's ready to go. It's ready to pop. But it's a movement behind it. It's like, I want people to feel it where you're doing everything you do is for yourself. You got to be proud of what you do. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to show that, look, I'm proud of what I can do. This is me. I can do it.
Real talk.
Your work. Be proud of your shit that you do. Excuse my language. Proud of the stuff that you do. Like, don't just do it. Don't just do it to do it. You know what I mean? Don't just do it to be like, it's a hot thing now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Not to talk too much, but that's my
goal. I feel you.
When I drop something, anything from music or artwork to whatever, I did that. I mean, that's positive vibes. When they look at that, it's just nothing but positive, motivational.
Right.
I hear it, but we're not doing ice cream right now.
Yeah, so you
I got you. I'll get something in your system in a second. But for sure, man, it's just a positive vibe, man. I mean, my shit's real simple, man. Positive. Man, when they hear me, it's just positive vibes, man.
Right. Well, no, you make a good point, man, because a lot of people, especially with any genre of music, I'm saying, it's always there's I'm saying, people throwing out music for just just to throw out purposes, I'm saying, just just go in there and cut, I'm saying, just bars and bars and bars, but not really directing the music. I understand what they're directing that shit for, I'm saying. I think that's honestly why, as a producer, it's kind of dope to be able to have the perspective of understanding that we're helping to put a direction behind what it is they're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, change that bar to this to make it sound like this because you've been talking like this on the hook. You know what I'm saying? Type of vibe. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's definitely the difference of, someone that's going in for it for the long run. Someone that can direct their music, because they can always have a game plan. Nigga, you busy or what?
No. I just my dude almost did some foul shit, man. I had to correct it real quick, but I'm good. I got something. I got somebody on the job. I'm good. I'm listening to you. No bullshit.
No, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But that's really the I think the drive. You know what I'm saying? To be able to really sit down and write a song for. Like, I always bring up that 1-800 suicide joint. That what's the little homie name? What's the artist? 1-800 joint. The little white boy, man. White boy, that's fucked up. But what's his name, bro?
Say it again. The
1-800 suicide joint. I can't even think of his name. But the homie that made that one song, I don't want to die, that joint, you know what I'm saying, that's that's really a directive song to where it's gonna last forever, and that's what music is. It's a timeless thing. So when you can really direct something and have a record that's directed towards something.
Off the live, we're gonna have this combo off the live. Is what you just said is the purpose, what's your goal, your mission.
Yeah,
I got some records, and I might need your insight on for you to be like, there we go. I might be able to answer your question.
I mean, we're here right now. Let me get one of them. What's good?
And You know how I work, man. I got you. I mean, you got some cups over there.
Okay. One of those? Let me see.
But I mean, those are the singles that are gonna pop soon. You know what I mean? They're not coming out yet, but they're gonna pop soon.
Yeah. Okay. So it's what?
But it's more, like I said, man, I'm actually, because what's going on with times right now is it's a touchy subject. Like, you can go out and do a song about what's going on right now. Yeah. But it's like, can you keep up on it? Can you stay up on it? Like, people want more. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where I messed up last year. I know I ain't gonna really it's not messed up. It's a learning lesson. Because I was putting music out on the Spotify's and the Apple Music, but I couldn't keep up with it. Like, I couldn't keep up with my goal so I sat back, and now it's go time. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, send records over, but I want, man, it's, you know me, I'm perfection.
Yeah. I feel you. Definitely search for that. But also,
I love everything you be doing, man. You do a lot of things for the people, man. You do, and the thing I love mostly about you, Jay, you don't care what the person look like. You don't care what they about. You don't care who they with or who they know or what or they viewers on. Like, you ready to put that work in. Yeah, and long story short, it's about that bag.
At the end of the day,
we can talk all day. Yeah. We can talk all day.
Yeah,
but
man.
More of the story, man, about that bag, bro.
Yeah, at the end of the day, bro.
And
I'm about winning.
All I can do is take my hat off and salute you, good brother.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, bro. You too, brother. Appreciate that. But so you know what I'm saying?
Man, like,
so, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
They know all these followers that you got, they don't know what they got in they camp right now, man. But they gonna find out soon.
Nah, dog. We just working, man. We just trying to work. We just trying to stay consistent. But about that, what you said though, what I'm saying, like what you said though. At the end of the day, man, it's really all about what I've been able to do, man. It's just put forth the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? 10 minutes is like a workout. You know what I'm saying? You do 20 sit-ups in fucking 3 months, nigga. You might have a 6-pack. So you know what I'm saying? You do 20 songs or whatever the case may be, whatever it is you're trying to do in a span of time, and it takes 10 minutes, 30 minutes. I tell my kids every day, it takes 30 seconds to clean up after yourself, but it takes you 2 hours for me to scream at you and be like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So what do you want, 30 seconds or 2 hours? So, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that's what it is. You
understand what I was about to do? Right here. No, we'll be doing that. I'm trying to yell at her, but not yell at her.
Yeah, but that's really what it is, man. You gotta tell yourself that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? What is it you willing to swallow, sacrifice, and not give a fuck about at the end of the day? That's a whole other story. But at the end of the day, promotion and pushing your shit the right way, you know what I'm saying? That one record that you may have had on Apple Music or something, bro. I didn't say find somebody like me, but find some platforms, bro, and just figure out how to work certain things. You know what I'm saying? That's how you make it work for yourself. The good thing about it,
they still streaming. I still average $130 a week on streams with the 2 tracks. So that's 500, 600 streams a month. So I ain't complaining.
Word.
You know what I mean? And that's just, and the good thing about it is it's getting played overseas more. It's getting here. So it's like fun too. You know what I mean? And the UK producer that's, you know what I mean? That's a lot of fun. So
UK producer.
Listening, because they gonna want to.
Shout out, homie too.
I'm not here to talk like that though. But on some real rap, man, I got like an open door policy when it comes to music. You got some beautiful brain and beautiful music, man. Let's work, man. That's all it is, man.
Yeah, man. Now I feel you, brother. So
but for example, I got people on the camp for 10 years that let's do a track, Berto. Let's do a track. Man, I don't present the beat, hit them with the hook, hit them with no hook, hit them with a raw beat, whatever. It's just either they ain't feeling the movement or it's just not the time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't stress yourself out or like, damn, do not fool with me. Yeah. Or you know what I mean? You just gotta just go with your regular flow.
Yeah.
Go with your regular flow.
Word. Well, you bring up a good point right there, man.
That's my goal.
Yeah, let me stop you right there.
That's my goal right there.
Right.
Is to get everything right. It's to get everybody on the same. But
I got you, brother.
If I gotta be the one to front line it, hey, I'm all right with that. Let's make it happen.
Right.
I know I got a couple people that are standing right next to me.
Right. Let me pause you right there, because on that note, you know what I'm saying, that's actually something I had the meeting with the dude yesterday, with the artist I was talking to yesterday. A big deal right now, man. A big deal right now. I'm actually doing this a lot more with my. I've been doing it since like December, but now I'm like really on top of it now. fucking having your situation lined up with the BMIs, ASCAPs, and all the extra shit for you as a writer. And this is free game right now, bro, because I'm on the verge of fucking starting some like label shit and doing some shit with some people. But what I've come in to learn and kind of set up for myself on the course of doing that shit, having your paperwork down, because really, bro, any of those features, any goddamn thing you do, bro, if anybody's real, I wouldn't even do it unless they had a BMI or like some shit where you can go and where the factor of it is that they have a plan of releasing that shit within at least, I mean, right at this point, 3 months, maybe 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact of shit can turn over quick. Shit can be online, and you're whatever the case may be. Yeah. You just never know, bro. And as a producer, even as an engineer, I'm getting my percentage shit down with certain motherfuckers to where I know whether I'm from releasing it, I can watch it in BMI, collect and shit, or in the DistroKid and all that shit, collect and build the percentages and see the stats of the songs that I'm linked on. It's dope as fuck. But that's a major key within the industry. I've been watching. Shout out to ASCAP. I'm gonna just put it out there. I've been watching these ASCAP seminar vibes every Thursday. If you got ASCAP, go and sign into ASCAP because they got the vibe where you can sign into them. They got these free seminars they be doing every Thursday. And it's been since the quarantine thing.
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah,
I
bro,
need to get plugged in.
Free fucking game. But they break down a lot of like
slowly looking into that BMI stuff, man. That stuff is like that's another homegirl here. What's up?
Yeah,
but
man.
It just it's That's why another reason why I pushed this music out yet. I already had this combo playing with you, but bro, it's gonna be to the point where J Doe gonna be my future producer, and that's it. But he don't know that yet.
Nah, man. nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be really, man. I'm just trying to be on the producer. I
want to do right. Why do it if you're gonna get screwed in the end? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm glad a lot of these features and all that because the conversations never went well. So imagine if we did the track and I wasn't knowledge here and man, I can have money sitting somewhere I won't even know it.
Yeah, and it's not even that, bro. And I don't want to take this away from anybody. It's not really about necessarily, you know what I'm saying, doing it and not getting some out of it, because there is a love for music, and I don't want to take that away. I think we all fall in love with doing music for free. I'll do this shit for free any goddamn day. I'll be on this shit for free any goddamn day. But at the end of the day, though, I think if you're going to be a business, and this is something I learned just being a businessman, having a business, you know what I'm saying, being an entrepreneur, not even fuck music. At the end of the day, if you're either going to get taxed for it or you're just doing it for fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what my tax guy told me, my tax girl told me. You're either going to do it, you know what I'm saying, to get taxed for it, and that's where it's a real business, or you're just doing it as a fucking hobby, in other words. So you either, you know what I'm saying, and that's where I made the decision for myself that, shit, I don't like working for anybody anyway, so at the end of the day, let's figure out a way to make this shit work, get paid for it, get taxed on it, pay my bills and shit, all that extra shit. But yeah, that's where it is for me, bro. Where it's like, all right, I'm not doing this shit for fun no more, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna write a song for, it sounds cool. Nah, nigga, let's really try to get this shit sold. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. I'm in music sales. Yeah. So at the end of the day, so yeah,
that's where we come in.
Yeah, and so like at the end of the day, that's what it's about, bro. So, that's what brings me back to like, directing your music. You know what I'm saying? Having a record. I'm sure there's a lot of records that's about to drop, amongst what's going on in the world right now. People are going to drop all on World Star, you know what I'm saying, with the destruction in the background and the burning building, bro. It's going to be epic, bro. I can't wait, low key. But at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying, that's what it's about, though. Huh?
It's going to be fire.
Yeah, it's going to be some fire out there.
But, shit. Talking about in the future, you got a fire track right here in the comments. Berto on the verses, homegirl with the vocals.
Oh yeah,
making a beat.
Yeah, I gotta get on that, bro. Yeah, I got work to do.
Right here in the
comments. shout out to Miss Nightingale, man. That's the big home. That's the homie. Yeah, she definitely holds it down.
What's the young boys? What's the young people saying? No cat. She got a beautiful voice, man. I'm glad that you introduced me to that voice, man. She got a beautiful voice. I've been following her pages, her posts. She was on live with her mom singing. It was beautiful, dog.
Yeah, bro. She puts in work.
What we need, man.
Shout out to
Moms. She's doing it for the love, man. She
for the love. Shout out to Moms. Oh, she bought that bag too. She bought that bag too. Get the bag. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Moms will come at you for that bag. But yeah.
Mom might tune in. She's going to be like, BMI?
Right? She about to call him right now. But yeah, though, bro. But yeah, so that's actually, I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but that's actually something I just had a meeting with Jay Friday about getting his BMI set up. So you're going to be the next meeting we have. Aside from the podcast, getting you set up, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
get it set up.
I have the idea of it, but I don't want to do the wrong thing. Like I've been talking to not to put too much business out here, but I've been talking to and looking into an entertainment lawyer.
That's a move.
They don't get paid unless you get paid. You know what I mean? So that's the beauty about it.
Yeah, that can work too. I was about to say.
I mean, I'm just trying to put all my pieces together. Yeah. Because me and you both know I like the street team. I like the street part of the music, and there are vultures out there. You gotta have your stuff ready, man.
Right. No, that's important, bro. But there's nothing wrong with trying to just try it, because at least if you make a mistake, bro, you fucking learn. So there's nothing wrong with at least going at it, trying that shit, shooting the dart. You know what I'm saying? And just BMI at the end of the day. And that shit's super free, and you can just sign your ass up and at least get that portion rolling. Now, again, free game right now. I'm setting up this ill publishing situation, and this is something, again, free game, bro. Free game. It's something I'm trying to put on to all the artists right now, because I've been learning some shit with this ASCAP situation. But end of the day, spend some money on yourself, get yourself the ASCAP situation. So I mean the publishing situation. Again, if you're serious, because then it puts you in more of a situation where music can be out there more. I think what a lot of artists miss out with I mean, again, the street team shit is dope, but what I think what a lot of artists miss out on right now, with all the game that's out here, with all the internet that's out here, bro, if you can get a fucking piece of Wi-Fi, you can literally click a button and send your song to goddamn Australia right now. So, at the end of the day, bro, with that being said, there's publishing companies and all types of people that are looking for new music and new shit that they can put on some shit, that they can put on something new, to put on something new. You never know where your shit might end up on. Having that publishing and having your situation in different factors of organizations and within the music joint, you're able to then allow it to possibly get picked up, and before you know it, you might get picked up. And this might be, again, hypothetically 2, 3, 10 years down the line, but it might get picked up for something. And you have that, and if you have that timeless music that's driven for something that can end up on something that's perfect for a particular scene in something, just giving you an idea. That can be a big bag.
Hey, and I want to add this in there. I got one up on a lot of people, too, that I just discovered. Starting to use my second language.
Oh, shit. The fuck is that?
You know what I mean?
What you speaking, nigga?
Start using my language, start using my Spanish in here, because...
Oh, yeah, I forgot you Puerto Rican. For
example, for throwing that Spanish track out, the little sample did, It opened up a whole avenue, like in a different state.
No,
that ain't even that.
You better watch Pitbull's moves. Pitbull built the lane for that. Pitbull, he built the lane for that. Shout out to Pitbull from Miami. He built the lane for the take it from the hood to take it straight to Cubo on your ass, you know what I mean? Culo.
We ain't gonna touch that, because I was a fan of his first album. I used to rock it out. Mine had scratches all on it.
You understand?
Try to fix it with the alcohol pads.
Yo, high school, man, that shit was the joint, bro. What? Yeah, we was pitbulled out, bro. I was Cuban for like a month. Yeah.
Yo, the new stuff coming out when he started getting that big band. I'm like, back to my beat.
Yeah, bro. But again. So again, that's a great point, because look, Pitbull, he took the whole lane of this Latin vibe. He came in looking like us, you know what I mean? And then walked out looking like fucking like a 1970s Miami club like that. You know what I'm saying? With the drip down like that, bro. You know what I mean?
He looked like he was playing Scarface.
Like he was just selling keys all this whole time. He's selling keys. He finally got successful like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I think he's a prime example of following the bag. You know what I'm saying? Understanding your lane. Like, you know what? I'm tapping into something. You got to be afraid to be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Some people might call it selling out, but at the end of the day, it's music. If it's music, it's music.
I'm still going to stay true to my roots and what
Absolutely.
when I first started this.
Absolutely. Now, don't get it twisted. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't get it twisted. Pitbull will still come for that ass. Pitbull is from, I know exactly where Pitbull is from, bro. So don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? He'll take, you know what I'm saying, to tight ass jackets off quick. Yeah. So, I'm sorry.
He come from a pretty place. So, what I've been trying to do is, like I said, I've been trying to mix the reggaeton. Oh, my man just made a good point right here. Who is this? I like him. He's been commenting. I got to follow him after this. That's your baby?
Who that?
I don't know this person.
Acosta, yeah.
He's been commenting and then tapped in. We got to make sure we tap him in every time we log on, man. He good.
I don't know who you talking about right now. But yeah, shout him out.
Might be somebody on my side. I'm not sure.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Directing your music, man, that's a major key of the situation, man. And that's speaking of that too, man, it's kind of move on to something else as well. How do you feel about parenting in the music business? Like, how do you manage trying to write and be a consistent artist while having the kid 24/7? You know what I'm saying? I can answer some of the shit too, but yeah, I want to hear your perspective on that.
Well, what's out there, but it's very hard because especially I only can speak on my experience. You know what I mean? Especially with my daughter, I know you can hear her in the background. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fun. I love it.
Yeah,
when I get that call, hey, come get your seat, and I drop everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I turn my phones off.
Yeah.
It's just. I'll give her my 110%.
Yeah.
But she also understands that, hey, daddy likes to do this. So when she's coloring, that's when I pull out my pen and pad and we just do it together. You know what I mean? So it's like, make it like a daily trend.
I like that.
Daddy got his time, I need my time.
That's dope.
She's 3, so she ain't gonna really understand that.
Yeah.
But the moral story is, she's a fan of my music, man. Like, she tells me if it's good or bad.
Word.
And I be going off of what she says, bro.
Yeah. That's
you know what I mean? Like, real rap. Like, she's right now, my little 3-year-old manager. Like, her favorite song is that Latin song. And every morning I play it for her. Daddy, please play it. I'm like, and you get motivated. So that motivates. I play my music in front of her. I play instrumentals in front of her. And if I see bopping, I'll go off that vibe. I'll be like, all right, cool. You go off her vibe. You know, and it's motivation. Dad is motivating me, man.
I got you.
My bad. I know I get off the subject.
Yeah,
but
you do.
She's motivated.
I got you. So Pete. So how about this though? Do you?
That's how I explain shit, man.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
And it works.
No, you don't have to explain yourself. But at the end of the day, though,
you already know me. I'm explaining to the world right now. We got some new listeners.
I got you.
They don't get to know me.
Peep game though. So how did you take that from coming? How I met you down in South Florida or in Florida here in Tampa? How did you take what your routine was down here, being a little bit more free? You know what I'm saying? A bit, single at the time in a sense. How did you take that routine and then move that into what your routine is now? And then how do you transition that to be able to to be consistent and creative? You know what I'm saying? Like, has it changed for you? Has it been harder? How are you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, to be honest, yeah, it got really hard because
how long have you been up there now?
On a personal note.
How long have you been up there now? How long have you been up there now?
Man, almost a year now.
Okay.
I've been back here because I started working when I got back. So yeah, I've been here almost. I'll brush it up a little bit. You know,
yeah.
I was out in Florida for 7 years. I left for 3 years and I came back for another year. But now I'm back here for good because I'm Florida. But it's my first key was in a long time. You know, I ain't seen her but I seen her on video chat the same. You know what I mean? So when I finally got, I ain't really do music. I ain't play such nothing. It was just she was my new motivation. So what I had to do was make time. Thank God. Thank God for this. I know it's not a good thing, but this coronavirus kind of locked us all in. It kind of gave me time.
Yeah.
Every time.
That's dope. That's dope. Salute that shit.
It kind of gave me time to do it, and then not to get on a personal note, not having income on my job, man, it was just like almost losing my place to stay for a point. You know what I mean? But I got good support. Now it's like now we all together. Now we motivate. It's like I had to find my pieces. That's what I was missing, my pieces.
Real shit.
And she's the main piece. So she motivated me. So what I did, I went back to my home, like I told you, just see where I fit in, man. And since I left Florida, I still been getting the same love like I've been there. And that's love. That's what I can't like. Yeah. I still feel like I'm in Florida.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Let me ask you this.
I've been getting the love from you.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It's just really, it's just deep moving. I'm in it.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. What's the music scene like up there in terms of progression? Like, are there, well, I guess you haven't really been able to, I guess, yeah, before everything shut down, are there open mics and shit like that? Do you guys have like a scene in which there's a particular promotion company that puts on shows at other venues, or how's it look up there?
We got, I can't really touch on it too much because like I said, I've been out of the mix, but
yeah. Where you from? Where you at?
Go watch your hand.
Where you at, by the way? Where you at? Tell the people where you at.
Oh, I'm in, it's called Bear, Delaware, Newark, Delaware, but I'm based out of Wilmington.
Okay, got you. Shout out to Wilmington. So, yeah, I mean, is there any spot out there, you know what I'm saying, that actually has like a good, like, you know, out here, there's a couple of different promoters that are actually making moves that work hard for the music creators, in a sense, to be able to.
Yeah, they got a lot out here, like more than you think. They got a lot of promoters out here. It's just like, let's say, for example, they got a couple teams out here that got Kobe on it. They got a Jordan on it. They got like 5 top players. So it's like the only thing I've been seeing is they got so many superstars on one team. It's like they're competing with each other, which is great. But when like this person put a track out, this person will put it, and then this person will put a track out, and like, yo, who's this guy? So they're always bumping heads. So that's what I've been seeing with my experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like it's just a lot of bumping heads. I didn't see it in Tampa. I really didn't see that in Tampa. Let's say for you, you had an event, everyone to yours.
Yeah.
If I had an event, everybody went to mine next week. If one person got an event, oh man, I'm him.
Yeah.
Like and that's the bad part. That's the only thing going. The promoting here with the music is it's no support. Yeah. So a lot of people go to Philly. A lot of people go to Maryland. A lot of people go to New York. A lot of people go to Virginia. That's the good thing about Delaware is we right in the mix. Is you could take a 4-hour trip, 6-hour trip to Virginia. So
word. That's dope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only good thing about with my experience is, I mean, I can't really speak on what's going on now. They probably got some good shit lined up. But with my experiences up here, it's just if you want it, you gotta go get it, man. That's what basically we touch down when we walk forward. So you really want something, go get it, man.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, though, man. At the end of the day, bro. Yeah, so it sounds like up there, it's kind of like a.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make Delaware and their promoters my excuse why I can't pop up. You hear me?
My feet are tingling.
They're tingling. Yeah. Oh my God. But little Del, I could be here all day, bro. I'm gonna stay tuned in. I'm sure somebody else want, show some love. I appreciate you bringing me on, showing that love. Let me speak my mind. Let me speak. You know what I mean?
No worries, man. Yeah, man.
I really do appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Make sure everybody follows the homie. Make sure everybody follows the homie Berto _302. That's the big homie, man. He always got the support going and shit, dropping shit off, kicking the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You know how you do.
I mean,
that's the big homie, man.
A little nervous when I got on here, but we had fun.
I'm going to holler at you then, brother.
Yo, hit me, man. Be safe. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir. I don't even know how to use the damn thing sometimes. Yo, shout out to Berto. That's the homie. Really, man, I'm just rocking until I guess this John cuts off the live on IG here. But I'm live on Spreaker. You can follow that link that's pinned to the bottom right there. If anybody would like to join, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to talk about this music and talk about this, promotion right now. You know, it's a crazy time right now. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of things I wanted to talk about, but, I was like, I don't want to touch on certain things because this podcast does touch multiple platforms like your Spotify and Google Play and all them extra joints, Apple, whatever you're using right now. Look up Gtb Podcast.
Get the bag.
Because we on that motherfucker. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to keep it short, about 45 minutes. I'm about, you know what I'm saying, in there. But I appreciate everything, man. I appreciate this platform. I want to give a little bit more to come with next, pretty much this Saturday. There's something more to bring to the table with it. I may have another someone joining with me here that's based out of New York. Real funny dude, real good character, but he's in the business. He does this thing with the promotions and the marketing and the landing your shit in different Spotify playlists. He's taught me a lot, so I'm working on that one. I think that's going to be a big one because I think a lot of the artists really need to understand the power of promotion through Instagram, promotion through different platforms, but just putting it out there, man. It's all about numbers, and that's really what this is about right here. This platform for me is about numbers, you know what I'm saying? It's about, you know what I'm saying, I'm keeping 100, you know what I'm saying? It's about really getting it out there, getting people out there, building these numbers, building these brands, and eventually turn it in over for something, you know, turn it into a bag with somebody. And that's really what we're working for. You know, we're working towards really getting this going, creating this platform that can really spread out a real platform for income for artists, and business as well. Cause, you know, with this, I'm also trying to bring in the cross promotion, the name of this episode, cross promotion of artists and businesses. And that's really a goal of mine, and really bringing those two together so that even besides after this podcast is over, you guys have the relationship, and that's what's important in this business, man. Relationship is promotion, you know what I'm saying? You can't get work if you don't network, man. So you gotta be out here getting that shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Again, I had a couple things to really touch on, but I'll just put it like right here with it, man. You know, the last couple of days, you know what I'm saying, I've definitely been thinking, going through it, you know what I'm saying, with everything's going on, and it's kind of hard to make the decision to be on your promotion, hitting, you know, still trying to be consistent, and then still trying to be, you know, on a certain side of certain things, or not even on a side, or just trying to be cool and be genuine about what the hell's going on. But at the end of the day, though, man, you know, it's been a bit of a decision to make on myself to even do this right here. You know, today, you know what I'm saying, it's still a lot of things are fresh, you know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, man, it's about keeping it moving and being positive, I think, man. I think we'll definitely get through this. You know, I want to get back to these shows. I want to get back to DJing. I want to get back to displaying people's music. I want to get back to a little bit more of this community that we have here in Tampa Bay and throughout the world and shit, because I'm really trying to, you know, see these other events and things open back up so we can be out there promoting and networking. But yeah, man. So this was really just to kind of, you know, get things out there, keep it fresh, keep it going. Shout out to my man Berto. That's Berto_302. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm International Doe, J Doe. However you want to call me Doe, J. However you want to look at it. If you can find me at International Doe. That's at Int'l Doe. You can find this podcast on Spreaker, Spreaker.com/user/JDo on the mix. You can find us on shit, and we on everything, man. Shout out to that. Shout out to the fact that we on everything. Spotify, just search, get the bag. YouTube has been a big help. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to DistroKid. Man, shout out to Spreaker. It's just so much love, man. Just keep the love going, because that's all it's about, man. Shout out to Gigantic Entertainment. I know once we get back moving, man, we're going to get these things going and get these platforms built for not only the artists, but also for the business as well. We got to show these businesses, especially right now, and I'm going to say it, especially right now, man. We got to show these businesses that music, and even if you want to call it urban music, whatever, it needs to be mixed in together, to infused with each other in order to push this culture, man, love forward and show people that we all got love for each other, man. You know what I'm saying? I love to have a dope business representing or sponsoring really dope artists that the people and the fans and the people and the people paying attention wouldn't even know that they even could even mix. And I'm bringing that to light. I got a couple things on the table. I can't wait to find the right artists to mix with these great businesses. And there's a bag in between it, of course. And we just
Get the bag.
Trying to really make sure that we can keep these artists empowered. And understanding that no matter the genre you're doing or how you come off, man, there's still a business, man. You're a product. You know what I'm saying? Have that motherfucking integrity. Walk with that shit. Talk with that shit. Do your shit. You know what I'm saying? I learned from y'all artists, man. Y'all are the real MVPs. So definitely shout out to all the artists out here, man. Working hard through pandemics, through fucking everything that's going on. Yo, shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the artists, man. Y'all the reason we got this platform. Y'all the reason.
Get
You know
the
what I'm
bag.
saying? So that's what it is, man. Tampa Podcast Network too, by the way. Shout out to them as well. Shout them out. Look them up on Instagram at Tampa Podcast Network. At Tampa Podcast Network. They're a big help and support of a lot of things when this shit gets back up and running and we can get this really popping and real building and we can get these real vibes going. You see a real setup and a real, production really happening. But we round that leg, we round that edge. Tampa Podcast Network. Big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to y'all, man. Like I said, man. Let's Get the Bag podcast. It's the first one fully done on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram at INTL Doe, at International Doe, INTL Doe. Tampa Podcast Network, Birdo _302, Spreaker.com, DistroKid, YouTube, motherfucking Spotify. Man, I can go all day with this.
Get the bag.
Get the bag, y'all. Get the Bag podcast, International Doe. I appreciate y'all. Salute. Leg out.